So welcome back to another daily vlog. Living in New York City. My name's Rhiannon. I'm 28 years old, about to turn 29, and still haven't got my life together. But has anyone at this point got their life together? Anyone? I'm starting the vlog off going into the city, and I actually haven't really been going into the city as often as I used to. I always would go into the city for a pole class, but I've got a pole at home and I'm trying to save some money. So I picked up the camera, as I know going into Manhattan, going into the city is a little bit more fun than me sitting in the house, which I do most of the time. One thing I found out living in New York is that everything, when the minute you step over the threshold of your doorway, every little commute is going to take the bare minimum of 45 minutes. If that is to get groceries, is that to do anything. One thing I've brought from being back in Belfast to New York is that I need time management. I can't be frolicking and dilly-dallying leaving the apartment, because I know the minute I leave the apartment, boom, $10, boom, $20, 45 minutes, 2 hours. I can't do it. So if that means I have to be confined to my apartment, so be it. I'm being so dramatic. I am very dramatic. It's not as bad as it sounds. I've actually been getting so much done, and I've actually seen so much improvement in my pole. When I first started pole fitness, I actually wanted to do a human flag because I'm into calisthenics. So I actually bought a pole for myself from Amazon, super cheap, and installed it into my attic. I went 0 to 100. See, when you first start a hobby, you're so obsessed. You just go all in, and that's exactly what I did with pole. And having it at home where I could just go on it for hours and hours and hours, I seen so much progress. Fast forward to me being in New York, I took a big long break because of the move. It was just very overwhelming, and then having to go to classes maybe just once a week at like $30, $40, it all adds up, and I just feel like I wasn't getting enough training. And even though I have a pole at home, I just hate training at home. Is anyone else the same? Doing home workouts, I can't do it. I need to be in like an environment for the place. Coming back from Belfast, I have trained myself. I gave myself 5 days when I came home to build the habit of working out at home, and it's really helped. So I've incorporated a few new moves. I've definitely improved in strength, so I'm absolutely loving this. I've just been really prioritizing pole even more than the gym. And it does help when you go to a beautiful studio. As I was in Manhattan, one of the reasons why I went to Manhattan is to actually buy some vacation clothes. I'm so stupid because I shouldn't have left anything last minute. I think it's actually a me problem. I'm definitely not a summer girl. I love autumn. So summer clothes is not for me. I don't really go on vacations. So like swimming costumes, bikinis, all that jazz, like trying to find everything in one day was very overwhelming. So in hindsight, I really should have bought online, but then again, you're taking the risk if you buy online and it arrives and it's fugly. What am I supposed to do? I even went to Skims. I was like, right, Skims is bound to have something, but everything just looked really cheap or something, like the material, and just comparing it to the price point, I was like, no, I can't. But the savior of the day was Guess. Can you believe it? The last video I mentioned, I bought a Guess swimsuit and it's so gorgeous. I seen this Guess swimsuit, but it was very boobalicious. But the dresses, the little summer dresses, the cover-ups were so flattering on the body yada yada. I actually picked up the black one. It's all open back, which is my favorite. They had a lot more stuff. I really recommend going into the store because the website is so ugly. I don't know who is organizing the website, but I refrained myself because there is some clothes that I actually want. I don't want to waste my money on vacation clothes, which I'm not going to wear. I even picked up some shoesies, but I'll show you the haul in a momento. I even got chauffeured home and Max and I ended up getting some gorgeous tacos and margaritas. I feel like it's a tradition at this point. Good evening. Is this thing on? Tap tap. It's the next day from when we went into the city, and I probably said it in the voice note, that was shambles. So right now I'm going to show you a little haul because we're living our YouTube fantasy. I love it. Little what's in my bag, a little haul here and there sprinkled. When it comes to a haul, I have to show you my hands, and my hands are absolutely disgusting because, like I said, I've been painting. I've got black paint all over my hands. My nails have all popped off except a couple, and it's actually grotesque. One thing I hate is when my nails aren't done. So to save yous the misery and disgust of looking at these ugly hands, I'm putting gloves on. I mean it, I'm putting gloves. You think this is going to be a luxurious haul. You know the way when you see like the Hermes bags and the Chanel bags. So with this haul, a lot of it, I'm trying to do a summer wardrobe. When it comes a summer wardrobe, literally me wearing tracksuits all the time. No, let's calm down. Not a fashionista here. Anyway, I just find it really hard to shop for summer, and I've mentioned it before, I'm going on vacation, plus this is a little bit of paint on here. As you seen yesterday, guess, look at the bag. How gorgeous is this bag? Let's see. So in the video I did show you, I got this beach cover up. I went for the black one. So it's a mesh long skirt, very complimentary on the body, yada 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 yada. And then the back has these little beads, very different for me because I'm not a gold girl, but I feel like for this holiday, gold is where it's at. Stunning. There was a couple other nice things, but this is the only vacation I'm going on, so I don't want to waste loads of money on holiday clothes when a few brands that I love are releasing some gorgeous clothes, so I'm going to wait for them. I ended up getting a pair of shoesies. So like I said, some of the things I bought I wouldn't go for. I seen these and I thought, they're ugly, they look cheap with the silver on it. But then I thought, let me try them on. So I ended up trying them on in store, and they're actually very nice. Great price. I had to grab them. Just easy to clean, by the pool. Excellent. Something I would not go for, but that is the theme of my life. I'm trying to do things differently, especially clothes. So the next thing I bought is another pair of shoes. I seen these on TikTok. They kind of sold me, but I never took the plunge to buy them. They've been out for quite a while. I seen them in the brown originally on TikTok, and as you know, I love black. So they're a little kitten heel, which I don't really like kitten heels. I want my heels to be like my hair, teased to Jesus. I want my heels hidden up there. I want them tall and proud. But a kitten heel, like a flip-flop. But anyway, how sexy by the beach. Going to a little bit of lunch, a little bit of din-dins. Oh, another pair of shoes that are very out of the comfort zone for me, but I seen a girl on, should we ban this word? TikTok. I seen a girl on TikTok, I know. See the amount of things I bought on TikTok shop as well? I don't want to speak about it. Well, actually, I am going to speak about it because it was laying on top of the shoes I bought. Freaking hair tips. Whoa. So Max, my husband, has been working with Nike, and they sent him a gift card, and I told him I've had these shoes in mind, and like I said, it's very experimental for me. I originally hated them, like a kitten heel. I originally hated them, but now look at me giving in. But they're technically free in a way. I just hate. Right, I'll show you them. I did it. This repulses me. I don't know if I can take these to a tailor and close the camel toe up. I love the idea because you know I wear trainers all the time. So I love the idea that these are like a trainer but cute little flat ballet flat, very feminine. I love the chunkiness. I love that they're white. Navy tracksuit. I know, groundbreaking, but we know I'm a tracksuit girl with like a nice white top, crop top, tanned, with these on. I can't deal with this. I'm warming to them because I did see this one girl and they just did look really gorgeous on her. I think I can see past this camel's toe, but I want to close it over. How can we do that? Everything else is gorge, but this is a problem. Okay, so this is a fun purchase. When I go on the app that shall not be named anymore, the T word, I love coming across the girlies that buy fakes. And do you ever get them? So they'll buy like all their fakes off these like stores and they like put all the boxes on top of each other and it's like boom, 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 boom. And they show us all their fake bags and like what they got. I love those. They're my guilty pleasure, right? And I know it's very controversial. People either love a fake or they hate it. I don't really care. You do what you want to do. I caved because Saint Laurent do these gorgeous glasses and I wanted them. I think it was like a year ago and I've been thinking about them. And I was like, I don't want to spend that amount of money on these Saint Laurent sunglasses because I never wore sunglasses. Now, I got those sunglasses from Vuglam a couple of videos ago and I've been trying to wear the sunglasses, but I just feel like a dick. I feel like a dick wearing sunglasses out and about, but I want to. I love the idea of it, just to stick sunglasses on to hide these dark eyes. So instead of paying all that money and not knowing if I'll actually get the use out of them, I got the fake ones. Fake like me. So I got the box. I feel like so mischievous buying fakes. Like, you'll never tell. Or maybe you can. So let me actually show you. I don't really care for this stuff, but you get like the little card. Oh, I'm so mischievous. Fooling everyone. Everyone will be like, oh my gosh, she's doing really well living in New York. Little do they know this is all a fake. Let's see. ASMR. Stunning. They're just my favorite type. It's like the Vuglam ones, like big F off paparazzi glasses. I love the thick sides. This is me in a glass. Like, just look at me. I look like I've got 6 companies. I look like I know what I'm doing and what I'm talking about. I look like do I look like that? Do I look like, oh my gosh, she's got her life together? Next thing, I was a cheeky girl. Meow meow. I actually went into the store and bought these. I seen these glasses and I fell in love. Everything I see is on Pinterest. And then in Pinterest, you don't see where the things are from. Like, you don't know if they're high end, you don't know if they're high street, you don't know anything. So when I seen these, I was like, I need them. And of course, they're bloody Miu Miu. It's like my Balenciaga bags. I seen them on Pinterest and I was like, oh my gosh, where do you get these? Balenciaga. Anyway, these are another pair of glasses that I don't think I would wear often. Like, I love them, but I don't think I would love them enough to spend whatever amount they are. These were like $35 as well. A steal. So these are the little Miu Mius. They're like little spectacles. You can get them in the tortoiseshell frame and like the sunglasses as well, but I really like the look of these. For me, I do love an oversized pair of glasses, but I'm not mad at these. Like, these are very stunning. A baddie on a budget, that's me. So really, really happy with these. Excellent. So that concludes the haul. I just thought there's a few fun little things, something different. Right now I'm gonna go and start painting. I know I always come on this camera looking a mess, but today is go, go, go. I've got the laundry on, I'm painting, I'm editing, mopping floors, making lunch, which let me show you. Let me show you my favorite salad that I've been eating. If you don't like blue cheese, log off, because it consists of blue cheese and it's scrumdiddlyumptious. Should I become a mime artist? Anyway, bye. So at the moment, I've been heavy on the bone broth and the juice. I wanted to go straight to my face, plumped, full of collagen. But anyway, onto the salad. Arugula, pears, blue cheese, and walnuts. Trust me, it's simple, but it's effective. It's so gorgeous. The vinaigrette is just olive oil, apple cider vinegar, balsamic glaze, and a squeeze of lemon. Super simple, but it's so gorgeous. Did I mention olive oil? Also olive oil. I'm really trying not to eat out as often, and obviously the price point, because one thing about New York, and I feel like everywhere in the world, when you're eating out, it's insanity. It's insanity, the price. So I'm filled to the brim, gym, everything I'm consuming. Why am I out of breath? I literally do cardio every day. I've got my walking pad here, which I should do like a month's favorites. The two greatest things I have bought is that walking pad and the coffee machine. Now, I haven't left the house. I barely leave the house because of that, but they are so convenient. So why am I out of breath when I'm doing cardio? But anyway, everything I'm consuming right now, I'm treating it like medicine. I'm treating it like fuel in the body, because we have no time to be yawning. We have no time. Even though I'm literally strung up on coffee, I'm trying to balance it out with the juice, with the bone broth, with the teas, the goji berry teas. I want my food to keep my skin voluptuous and plump for the rest of my life. So sardines, fish, all that jazz. So anyway, I'm fueled up and I'm feeling really positive with life. Now, I don't have the answers of life. I don't know where I'm going in life. But for some reason, I feel positive. You know what's crazy? Life is like a 360 circle. I'm just going to yap here because, see, when I was 16, I always wanted to have like a clothing brand. So when I left high school, I didn't go to university or anything. I went to like community college, it's called, in America. And it was like tailoring, fashion design, sewing, all that jazz, right? And I loved making my own clothes. I'll put a photo of something that I really loved. I did costume design, all that jazz. Loved it, loved sewing, loved it. All my early, if you're new here, I'm an airbrush artist. I paint clothing, and all my early airbrush clothing was actually jackets that I sewed and made myself. I have an industrial sewing machine at home, which I wish I could send over here. It's so crazy because back then, that was my dream. And then obviously adult life and real life kicks you in the teeth, and you have to just get a 9 to 5 and throw yourself into work, because the creative field and art, in my head, where I'm from, because I'm from Belfast, in my eyes, it wasn't achievable. Like, I don't know anyone that's a full-time artist, fashion designer, clothing brand owner, like just where I'm from. Obviously it's different if you're born in LA, born in New York, born in London, in a major city. You have more networking, you're more confident, it's more achievable. Where I'm from, it was never achievable, so that's why I just continued with a 9 to 5. And then I worked in my mum's beauty salon for like 6 years, and it was the best time of my life. I loved beauty, absolutely. If I didn't move to New York, I would still be doing beauty at home. But that's why I'm thinking it's so weird how your life ends up. Like, I've ended up in New York, the creative capital of the world, where these dreams are achievable. And I've been fighting against it for nearly 2 years. Like, I've been fighting against having a creative job because I am so programmed to think like it's not achievable. Like, that isn't realistic unless you have like super rich parents, or obviously if I was born and raised in New York or London, LA, where it's kind of normal. But recently, in the past like 6 months, I've been slowly kind of realizing, wait, this shit could happen if I just apply myself and have confidence to put myself out there. Now, it's a different story with this YouTube channel because this is fun. I'm picking up the camera, chit-chatting. It's very organic, it's very fun. When it comes to my art channel, I'm potentially building like a clothing brand. Like I said, it's a 360 moment because I originally wanted to do a clothing brand. I'll try and find old photos of like my tags and some like tracksuits I painted, I believe, and I sold t-shirts. It never kicked off because I'm the type of person that is in the background. I just want to paint. I need someone that does the networking, that is the face of the brand, that does everything else. Like back then, I painted 97% of the time, and 3% was me just posting up the photo. And then I would go quiet for like 3 months, and then I would post a photo and expect traction and shit to happen. But now I've got a different mindset, and everything happens for a reason with timing. Like, I never imagined this shit would happen to me now, and I have such a different mindset. Like, I'm so happy that didn't happen for me when I was like 16, 17, 18, and it's happened for me at 28 years old. Now, nothing's happened yet, but I'm building the foundation. And today I'm actually painting one of my graphics. And the beauty is I can just paint things on my own clothing. So this is a Jaded London jacket I've showed you before. I've never wore this in my life, but it's basically going to be a dog with a bit of rope in its mouth. So I want this to be like our second graphic. Even though this is the thing with me, I jump from project to project. I haven't even done our first graphic, which is here. This is the first graphic I want to do on a t-shirt, minus the hand. I don't like this. So this is like the first graphic I want to do. I have not finished it. I made a balls up of the nose. The nose is so hard to paint. So I'm going to focus on that instead of looking into the future onto the second design. Another thing has really helped me. Obviously, I love watching YouTubes. There's so many podcasts to help you, especially if you're like me and you're more of the creative side. This can go with anything. If you want a job being a hairdresser, some sort of beautician, if you want to be an interior designer, fashion designer, artist, whatever. As long as you're a creative person, you can probably relate. When you're a creative person, the business side is so hard to navigate. Like, brain is so scattered. Excuse my nails as well. Remember, I'm going on holiday. So I'm in that phase where everything's coming off. But regarding holiday, I have ordered another 2 books. I did show you this book at the start, Building a Story Brand, written by Donald Miller. It's got all my food on it. It's got all chocolate on it, because I always have like my little book, a little snack, and then I put my red light mask, or I go on my walker. I think I said it in the start of the video, I'm trying to like utilize my timing. So multitasking is my best friend. But this book is really good. I was surprised. It's a real easy read, and it's basically breaking down storytelling and how a story is so important when you're building a brand. Now, for me, I didn't know anything about marketing, anything about branding. I still don't. I'm basically reading this as starting, you know those books, Starting a Business for Dummies? That's me. So if you're starting a business and you're really struggling with branding, like you have no clue like me, this is a great book to start off with. I've ordered another 2 books for my vacation, because this vacation I am going to get tanned. I'm reading all the books regarding business, branding, and marketing. I'm going to really put myself out there and do something that I haven't done before, because with me, if I keep doing the same shit that I'm doing, I'm just going to have the same outcome. If I change it up, I'm going to have a different outcome. That's what I need. On my art page, building that story up, which, bitch, I don't even know. I don't know what my story is. I'm gonna have to like really write this shit down. I know it's funny because, bitch, obviously you know what your story is, but I don't know, when it's you yourself like trying to break that down, you're like, what do people want to know about me? Or like, what is so important about my story? There's really nothing important, but I have to figure it out. So I'll let you know what the other books I buy, and hopefully I can like go through them, write notes, and then come on here and let you know. But anyway, I'm gonna start painting. So thank you so much for watching and supporting this channel. It flabbergasts me every time the people actually tune in and subscribe. Honestly, even when I get 20 views, I'm in shock. I literally tell my friend, I'm like, is this my humiliation ritual? Because, you know, even if I get like 10 views, I'm like shocked that people actually watch. So thank you. Thank you for tuning in and enjoying, and I'll see you in the next video. Ooh.